I can't tell you how gratified I am to get this support. The last thing it'll tell you is this. 4 years ago, we weren't together. 4 years ago, the building trades unanimously supported my predecessor. And, you know, the easiest thing in politics to do is hold a grudge, right? You win, you hold a grudge against the people who weren't with you. That was not the approach I took, and it's never the approach I'm going to take. The men and women here are incredibly important to the future of our state and its success. And so as soon as the election was over, I had the leaders of the building trades, after I was sworn in as governor, to the governor's residence for breakfast and said, so listen, we can fight with each other for another 4 years, and we can work together to try to make sure that we get things done. Luckily for me, and I think for all of us, they chose the latter. Let's work together. Doesn't mean we're going to agree on every issue. We won't agree with everything. If you want a candidate you're going to agree with all the time, go home and look in the mirror. You're the only person you agree with all the time, right? You're never going to agree with anybody all the time. But here's what I'll tell you. I've done it for 4 years, and I hope to do it for another 4. You'll always know where I stand. I don't think any of you have to sit there and wonder what I'm thinking. And you don't have to worry about whether I'm telling you the truth as I see it. You may disagree with it, but you know when I say it, it's what I believe. And I'm going to stand up for the people who stand with me. And so the fact that you're all standing with me today is really gratifying for me. It shows that what we tried to do together over the last 4 years worked. And that it doesn't matter which party you're from. It matters who you are and what you're willing to do and who you're willing to stand with. And I really appreciate the fact that you guys are willing to stand with me. And I can tell you that in return, what I'm going to do is work as hard as I can every day to make sure that you don't have to worry about whether you got a job to go to in the morning. You just have to worry about getting there and the traffic in New Jersey. And then once you get there, doing your job the best way that you can do it. And if you do that, then the private developers in this state and the new ones that come in are going to want to work with the building trades in this state because they're going to know the quality of the work and the quality of the people that are doing it are second to none.